Hello, everybody. Laura back again. It's Tuesday Yarn Talk with Laura. And my email is laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. The reason I mention that is that we're coming to a close. I'm not quite done with my Adalia, but we are coming to a close. And on the make along for the shawls. So get your pictures, even if it's progress pictures, because I may end up having to do the same with mine. It's just progress pictures instead of the finished product because mine may not be done either. But anyway, I wanted to mention that. Hi, Cool Gamer. Thanks for coming. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. Thumbs. Whether you're coming in or going out, please leave a thumbs up. Appreciate that very much. If you're watching live, hi, Grammy Colleen. Hi, Diane. Dorrance, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Forgot what I was saying now. Oh, yes. Thank you if you're here watching live. Thank you if you're watching in replay. Thank you if you're watching to help me with watch hours. Those are all appreciated. All appreciated. So, I haven't gotten anything finished. I'm still working on these 3 items. This is my cup holder that I started from that glass jacket. There it is. I had to increase the first row of double crochet so that it would fit around the cup, because here's the cup and it has this increase in its shape. I'm sorry, that's the best way I can think to say it. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. So nice to see your name here, Carrie. Appreciate you coming in. Now, my crossbody strap is getting long, but I have a stitch marker to show me where my 25 inches is. So from here to my stitch marker, it's 25, and then I've got to do another 25, and I've only gone that far. But I can see progress, and that's a big help right there, is seeing the progress. So the other thing I'm working on is a little case for my phone so that I can carry it around my neck, because I don't always have pockets in my shorts or pants or skirt or whatever I'm wearing. Dress, shirt. So I picked some yarn out of my Simply Soft and So Soft and Secret Soft and Soft Secret, that collection that I have, that I showed all of it, all except for a couple of new ones I showed on a video. I don't remember the name of it, but that's all I showed on that video was my soft collection of yarn. I'm thinking of making a blanket with it, but I chose this one. It's got purple in it. You probably, that's pretty good. I was going to say you probably can't see it, but that's pretty good. Purple and green, 2 shades of purple and green. And it's getting there. It's almost tall enough for my phone. So that one's coming along. And then there's my Adalia shawl, and I've almost finished. No, wait, I did finish. I did finish that row. I finished the setup row, this underneath row, and I started the next row, and I thought I'd gotten further on it, but that's okay. And this is the lacy section. This is the 3rd time the lacy section has gone in. You can tell I'm in the new, not new, I'm sorry, the colorway that has the purple in it and the pink in it again. And that would be purple right there. Oops, higher, there we go. There's the purple. And hasn't been that many rows since the other one, which is why I'm glad I only did one, because I wanted to make sure I had at least. Thanks, Colleen. I'm getting there. I don't know if I'll be done by our deadline, which I'm leaving that for Sunday. We have some announcements on Sunday. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Diane. I love it. I'm probably gonna have to add to it. Oh, I forgot to bring it up. Well, it's because I can't carry anything. I have to use the railing in the wall to move up the stairs. But I got my blocking mats today. Yay! Hi. I can't remember your name now. Is it also Carrie? I am using sock yarn. And yep, I thought so. Kari. Yep. Okay, I am using sock yarn and a 3.5 hook. It's the first time I've ever used this for crochet this small, and it's taking me a while. I have a few other things I want to do that are in the smaller yarns. So I've learned with this shawl, though, that I'm really going to have to give myself time, lots and lots of time, to get the other ones done, because it is harder for me. I can whip through a size 4 weight moss stitch blanket in no time. I did my purple one in like what, month and a half, and I mean, I wasn't spending all my time on it. It was only when I was in my craft room that I was working on it. So you know, bigger hooks, bigger yarn goes a lot faster, and I know that. For me anyway. I've watched Colleen crochet, and she crochets so fast. I'm like watching her hands, and I'm like, how do you do that? Because I mean, with the bigger yarns, I'm not really looking at what I'm doing. With the small yarn, I'm having to really watch what I'm doing. And I don't understand why I can't. Maybe it's just because it's the first time I've ever done it. And it's not my only project. That's true. I mean, I'm only working on 3 things right now. I told myself, okay, pick the 3 things you need to get done. So I picked them, and that's all I carry around right now. Everything else is, in the craft room behind me on the floor. Somebody was telling me that she liked the fact that my craft room wasn't all perfectly set up and perfectly arranged. And I said, oh, you can't see all the piles. But she's like, but I can see some of it. And I'm like, well, that's true, but you can't see all of it. I really need to clean up my space again. This amount of space I have on my 6-foot table is maybe 3 feet again. So I just get in the zone. I don't know. I can't explain. Well, yeah, exactly. And I mean, when I'm doing the bigger stuff with the easier stitches, sure, I can do it. I'm not as fast as you, but I go faster. It's almost like knitting in my sleep one time. Well, more than once, but that was fun. I'm growing by leaps and bounds. And also crocheting while live. Yes, I did crochet while we were live on Sunday. That was the first time I've ever been able to do that, to talk and crochet at the same time. And I know I paused a lot, but it helped to have Grandma Colleen on there with me, because that way I could make sure, okay, that's the next stitch. And like, oh no, I split my yarn because I wasn't paying enough attention. But anyway, I'm making stitch markers for my housemate, and she told me that I could have some of the extra charms. So I'm going to have a few extra charms to turn into personalized, let's just put it that way, one of a kind, unique, other ways to put it, stitch markers. So I'm going to get back to doing that. I just don't know how I'm going to sell them, because I don't want to get on Etsy. I was selling on a website, on a friend's website, but I don't want to do it that way anymore either. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I've been getting really into stitch markers too. So fun. Yeah, they're fun. Oh, and I keep talking about it because I don't have time right now to work on it, but I have the 3-ring wreath set. Let's see here. Okay, there's the good picture right there. Okay, I can hook them together, and I can do mandalas in the middle of each one of them, and then hook them together, and then put my stitch markers on those and hang it on the wall. So the ones I know I'll probably never use will go on that. I love them though. I'll still collect them. You know, if I win one, that's great. You know. What about Shopify? It is linked to your YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. I still want to do. I still want to do merchandise. What am I trying to say? Channel merchandise. As most of you know, the unicorn is my symbol. There's one. There's one. Oh, this is a new one. I got this. Oh, I don't remember what day, but I got it last week. And I don't remember if I showed it or not. It's done with a little bit of pink. I want to say watercolor, but I know that's not what it is. It's like airbrush. I think that's what it is. So that it varies, you know, in shade. And it's got the crochet hook, and it's got the knitting needles. So I had to pick that up. Plus, it was like 80% off clearance. So it's right there by my stitch markers. I've got a few more than that. That's why I got to make something. Oh, okay. You're researching that? Yeah, because I was researching the one for merchandise, and now I can't think of the name of it. Hi, DK Jen. Thank you for coming. I need to get better readers because I'm falling in love with making them. Yeah. Yeah, and you have a slightly different technique than I do. I learned how to do the wire wrap at the top so that it's solid and stays together. And then the only way it falls apart is like if the glass beads break, kind of thing. Excuse me. Hi, Daniel. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm going to have hero worship here. Carrie and Popeye guys made it to my live. Oh, oh love you guys. Gotta take a drink. I'm losing my voice. So yeah, stitch markers, and I'm going to display them. And I mean, yeah, you know what I'll do is I'll probably, the ones I want to use, I'll probably rotate because there's some that, well, the ones I make are made with shells, or see, I use shells, glass beads, and natural stone, or well, in some cases dyed stone, but I have like fluorite and amethyst, blue lace agate. I got the pink one. I can't think of its name. No, can't think of its name. So I've got natural semi-precious, I think they're called, gemstones. And so that's what I like. That's what I like to do. Since I already had it all left over, a bunch of it left. Starstruck, yes, exactly, Colleen. Because I had all this stuff left over from when I exactly semi-precious gemstones. I just couldn't think of the right word, and I'm sorry. It's one of the reasons why I probably will not be able to get a job. I couldn't pass a simple knowledge test. I was too slow. And I know what to blame it on. It's the meds. Beautiful stones and crystals. That's right. Oh yes, I have quartz. Oh, gorgeous, clear, see-through chunks of quartz. Not chunks either, because they've been tumbled is the best word I can come up with, but made round. Anyway, because I had that left over from when I made jewelry when I lived in Washington. Colleen doesn't know what I mean about that because we didn't know each other back then. So let's see. Yeah, I'm making stitch markers. I now have quite a collection of the light bulb stitch markers. I think I mentioned this or showed this on another live. I got 450. What's 9 times 5? So different colors. That many different colors. And I've already started parting them out. That's not quite what I meant, but I have these little like Altoids containers that I clean up, and I put them in there so that I've got them in different places, so I don't have to always carry them with me because they move around inside this plastic container. So I try and keep it flat. Oh, you're in Washington too. That's right. I forgot about that. You're on the other side of the mountains, right, Carrie? Because I used to live in Renton, just south of Seattle. Phew. Oh, hi, Kay. I missed your name. Too many K's in there, and I missed your name popping up. Hi, Kay. Thanks for coming. Let's see. Channel news. Things I'm working on. Things I'm doing. Okay. Well, I was working on that, but I had to stop. I'm making a cocoon cardigan out of the cloud cake. Oh my gosh. It's going to be warm and soft. And I'm doing the big granny square one. I'd seen it at one other place, and then Colleen had talked to me about it, and then I looked at hers, and I looked at the other one, and then I looked at a couple more just to make sure, everybody was more or less doing it the same, or that I was going to do it. Okay, where is North Bonneville? I don't know the other side very well. I barely knew the side we lived on. We only lived there for 6 years. I've been as far north, let's see. I've been as far north as Vancouver, Canada. That's the only time I ever made it out of the United States with my passport while I had it was to Canada twice. Both to British Columbia, because we live just south of there. Let's see. My parents live in, I don't remember how to say that one, but I remember where it's at. Yeah, I've heard of Sequim. I'm not sure I'm saying it right. I've heard of that. East of Vancouver, Carrie? Okay, I know where you're at now. Okay, I don't know why I thought you were Spokane or between the mountains in Spokane. I don't know why I was thinking that. Okay, I know where you're at. We drove down on a family vacation one year. We drove down I-5. We stopped in, I don't remember the name of the place, but it was somewhere in Oregon, and spent the night. We went to Fire Mountain Gyms. I got to go in the front door, and they showed me around a little bit. Not much. I didn't get to see much. And yeah, I knew Colleen was in Yakima. Oh, hi, Ashley from MOBS. Thank you for coming, guys. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, but I got to go into Fire Mountain Gyms, and that was so much fun. I mean, they didn't show me much. They gave me a present and had me sign their guest book, I think it was called. Took me around a little bit, and then I'm like, well, my family's outside waiting for me, so we got to get back on our vacation. And then we drove down the rest of the way to Crescent Beach. I don't remember if it was Crescent or Crescent Beach, California. It was the top of the redwoods, but we drove south of where we camped there. We camped at a campground that was built in the redwoods. It was awesome. Yeah, I got to go to Fire Mountain Gyms. It was so cool. Um, yeah. Um, so then we took our bikes with us. So each of us had a bike. Us, me, my hubby, the two kids, and we rode our bikes around the campground. There was this flat, plain area. There weren't any stumps, but in amongst the camping sites, there were big stumps from the redwoods. Like I said, this was just at the tip of the redwood forest, way so still northern California. That was so much fun. But we drove down south and went up. We went up in one of those tram. That's not what they're called. Anyway, something like that. It's bigger than a ski lift because you can fit more people in it. That's all I can remember. We went up the side of the mountain and we got to look down on all the redwoods, and oh my gosh. And then another place we went and we switchbacked. We switchbacked hiked up the switchbacks in amongst the trees. And there were carvings, and there was like the redwood cathedral, I think. I can't remember. This was a while back. I am lucky I'm pulling out what I am. But it was awesome, and we went to the beach. We went to the lighthouse. We were so lucky that they had a health food store there because my second kid couldn't eat certain things and couldn't have peanut butter. So we ran out, that kind of stuff. But it was so much fun. Such a good trip. The kids had a great time. And we got to ride our bikes. I got to go to Fire Mountain Gyms. I didn't stop by on the way back, though. So now you've gotten a history lesson, a history story from my life. One day when you visit, we will do Mount Rainier and Long Beach and all that. We will both be much better. That would be nice. Not gonna go into that right now. I would love to go back to Washington. And I never did make it to Rainier. We went to one of the beaches. I can't think of the name of it. One year we did a camping trip around the peninsula. I can't think of its name now. I had some of these words in my head a few minutes ago. Now they're gone. That was a fun one. And then we went way down. We dropped way down and went to can't think of the name of the beach. I think it's over by Long Beach, though. I could be wrong. I can't remember. Anyway, I miss Washington. I miss my stupid house because it had some really nice things. I loved that bedroom and bathroom. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to stop now. The Olympic, yes, that's it. The Olympic Peninsula. Thank you. Because we went across on a ferry. I think that was the first time we took the kids on the ferry. It might have been the second time. I can't remember now. And we went across on the ferry, and then we drove up. I had found a couple of places to camp, a couple of things I wanted to do. We drove through Forks, which of course wasn't famous at the time. My daughter got to go back through Forks after she'd read all the books and watched all the movies. And she's like, I don't remember it the first time, Mom, but boy, it's got to have changed. And I'm like, I'm sure it has. And then we went all the way down and around and but we hit the beach several different places along the way, played in the water every chance we had. One time we were on this campsite on a cliff. You had to go down the steps or down the hill because there was a spot where there was dirt and you could go down a hill if you went over that spot. Otherwise, you had to go down the steps to the beach The campground was up on a cliff. I can't think of the name of it, but we put our swimsuits on thinking we were going to go play in the water. It was too cold. It was too foggy. Oh, but we sat there and shivered on the sand and loved every minute of it. It's so beautiful. And Hurricane Ridge is also very beautiful. See, I don't know the names of any of those, the ridges or the mountains. And we didn't, I mean, we lived outside of Renton, and my husband worked in Issaquah. So we drove up the between Renton and Issaquah, the road, there we go, between Renton and Issaquah. And then, there are a couple of times I found a place, I'm like, hey guys, let's get out and hike, like halfway up the hill here. Let's hike for 20 minutes and then come back down or whatever, just because I knew I needed to give the kids that experience, because we lived there, and, who know how long we were going to stay. We stayed a total of 6 years. I wish we could have stayed a lot longer, but that's okay. Yeah, I miss Washington, if you can't tell. Sorry, I got into history on that one. Oh, well, stories on myself, right? Okay, no, you're giving me trouble here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, how often did we get to wear our swimsuits? Because we were almost never in Washington during July. And it seemed like every time we went to the beach it wasn't the lake, it was the Sound. There we go. When we would go to the beach on the Sound, it was always raining. And if it was nice, we would actually do a little bit of hiking, or we'd walk the length of the section that we could do. But yeah, we didn't play in the water. We didn't play in the salty water. We did go, and I took the kids. I did take the kids to Lake Washington a lot. They liked to play in the water there and sit at the beach. And hubby and I liked to go over there and walk. The walking trail, that's what I'm trying to say. In the evening, we'd leave the kids at home for, half an hour to an hour. Sometimes we take them with us. I mean, we took them with us at Christmas. I had to take the kids to see the Christmas lights on Lake Washington. Oh my heavens, was that fun. And one time we took them up to, I don't remember the name of it. It was a park in just outside of Seattle. Well, still part of Seattle. It was right there on the lake. And we took a picnic basket with us and picnic food, and then we sat there and watched fireworks. And I don't think it was July 4th, because we were almost never in Washington over the 4th of July. We were almost always in Colorado in the month of July, or over the 4th of July. Very rarely. I think we were there twice. The first summer that we were there, and the last summer. I know we were there the last summer, because that was the day we told the kids we had to move. Wow, I am really on a roll today. Even though I can't remember things named properly, I can't stop talking about Washington. It came out yesterday too, so guess that's why. Yeah, that's right. Good times. Oh, it's a national park? I don't even remember that one. I mean, I looked up so much information when we lived out there trying to find things to do that we could do as a family that didn't cost a lot of money. Because I tell you, we put every penny we had into that manufactured home. And then luckily we sold it for a profit, because that was crazy. That was just plain crazy. Over $1,000 a month house payment on a manufactured home on land that we owned. That was the only good thing about the whole thing, is a manufactured home on our own land. Not everybody in our park had their own land. Yeah, the Kleenex are actually right there. You're right. And the thing is it's just drippy, and it keeps sniffing. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be about yarn and things that we do with yarn, and here I am on a sentimental journey. You know this. You know my poncho. I got it finished back in April. I'll wear it again come fall. But I'm really looking forward to getting these two little projects done, and the Adelia shawl as well, so I can get to my cocoon sweater. And there was one other thing. Oh yeah, my wind spinner, my practice wind spinner. So yes, that's my Kleenex box right there. Um, Colleen and I will be back on Sunday. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I was. Usually I have one handy. That's what I was looking for. I don't know if Amber's going to come back. So at this point, it's going to be Colleen and I on Sundays for Sunday Fun and at Laura's Yarn Talk. And eventually we might split it up and do 2 weeks on her channel and 2 weeks on my channel. But right now, last I looked was at 424. So I'm getting there, and Nisi will be able to get her giveaway over with. I got 76 to go. I think I saw it at 426 at one point. And I'm like, yay, 74 to go. Well, it's back to 76 to go. And yes, and we do have some fun announcements coming up on Sunday. We finalized a few of our ideas, and I sort of mentioned one already a little bit, Colleen, but didn't get into it too much. Please send me or Colleen, I'm going to say it now, pictures of your shawls, any shawl you've been working on within the last month, finished, unfinished, whatever. I'm going to make a slideshow and put that out, and the rest of it I'm leaving for Sunday because we just finalized some of our thoughts on those things, and we're going to bring that to you on Sunday. 425. Oh, okay. Well, last time I looked this morning, it was still 424. So I get 75 more family members to grow before Nisi's giveaway is over. So, yeah, it's all good. That's right. Share a video that you like if you can. I mean, not all of us have community tabs. That's what I'm trying to get so that I can help others. Like, well, Amber's helped me. I've helped Colleen. Now Colleen's helping me. I mean, so share me out. Take your favorite video. Take your favorite live if you can find it, because I did have to delete 2. And I'm not getting into that. I've already gone down sentimental journey lane today, so enough of that. Yeah, because I need to get up there. Want to get Nisi's giveaway over with. It's still sitting on her book, so to speak. And I'm thinking of what I'm going to do for my next giveaway. But I'm still part of the Fun Fest 22, the one that Gail Southern Living is doing. So if you haven't gone and left a comment on mine, Colleen's, there's several other people that we know in there. Just can't think of them right now. And there's like 66 or 68 people, content creators, channels involved in that giveaway. So there's got to be something you like in all those different giveaways. And I haven't even decided what I'm sending to the finalists. So are you going to talk about beanies? Oh, I forgot about the beanies. Yeah, I forgot about the beanies. We are doing the make along that we started on Sunday, or was that last Tuesday already? Boy, my brain's fried. Anyway, we're doing the Snappy Tots Beanies for Bravery. That's our new make along. We'll probably have another one while this one's going on, because this one can go on until the end of until January. She has a deadline of the end of January to get her to get our. Give me a second. I'm copying and pasting. Oops, and I missed a letter. Try that again. Okay, this should be it. All right, looks like I got it. So, sometime in January, give yourself a couple weeks when you mail it out, because her deadline is the 31st. She'll take them anytime between now and then. Okay, so brown or dark brown, excuse me, chocolate brown, dark brown, or black, no stripes, no variegated, no fluff, pom-poms, flowers, because these are going to the soldiers. These are going to our military people, men and women overseas. All of the information you need is on that page, Snappy Tots. Snappy? I said it right. Woo, I thought maybe it was a different letter. That's a different link? Okay, I don't know what happened, because that's the link I have. You're right, that's a different link. What the heck? All right. Can I delete it? I don't know what happened. I can't delete it. I can't even delete it. It's my own comment, and I don't even know how to delete it. Sorry. You're right. That's the wrong link, and I don't know how that happened. Oh my gosh. There it is. Don't know how that happened. Okay, here's the correct one. Coming to you now. There we go. Go. Thank you. I hit the wrong button. Shift doesn't work. It's got to be enter. Sorry about that first link. That is incorrect, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Whoops. Place the user in timeout. Block the user. It's me. I can't block myself, and it won't let me delete it. Okay, so that is the right one. I thought I could pin it. Oh, I guess that's on. Never mind. Okay, what was that other thing about the blue beanies or yarn or something? Forgot the exact details, but it was another charity project. Okay, there's the blue yarn is hats not hate, and the black and chocolate brown or dark brown is for Beanies for Bravery, and that's the second link, the Snappy Tots link. I don't know how the other one, crochet dot whatever, I don't know how that one got on my page. It won't let me delete it either. Yeah. Carrie, so that's our next make along we've got going. I can't even remember when we started it now. Guess I'm tired. Anyway, it's been a wonderful live. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up, even if it was only momentarily, and to give me a thumbs up. Please, if you didn't have time today, try to catch the replay. I would appreciate it very, very much, because I do need watch hours, even though I'm not even to 500 yet. 500 subscribers, that is. So I have got to go. got to go get the process started on getting my housemate's car fixed. So I gotta go. I love you all. Mwah! Be safe. Thank you so much. Oh yes, and I forgot, it has to be acrylic for the black and brown ones. But all that information is on the Snappy Tots link. So hit that link if you can. If you can find it, it's just popped off my screen, but it's there. I can put it again. I should be able to put it again. And yes, this would be a US only charity thing, but Grammy Colleen showed it to me and I said, hey, that sounds great. Let's do it. So that's what we're doing. Bye, everybody. Love you so much. Be safe. Take care. Bye-bye.